son, sir, awoke one morning from a night of uneasy dreams.
He found himself transformed in his bed into a gigantic insect.
His numerous legs, which were pitifully thin compared to the rest of his bulk, laid helplessly before him.
What's happened to me?
He thought.
It was no dream.
He looked at the alarm clock ticking on the chest.
6:30. The hens were quietly moving on.
Gregor! Oh, Gregor!
Said a voice.
That gentle voice.
It was his mother's.
His mother's.
His mother's.
I'm Gregor Samsa. There's my sister, Greta.
That's Brother Gregor.
Isn't it nice that she wakes up for me?
I always wait up for him.
Glass of milk on the table, and then bed. Up again at 4 a.m. Yes, 4 a.m. to catch the 5 a.m. train.
He doesn't come home often.
Daily. What a life. What an exhausting job. And I picked it.
He worked so hard.
I picked it. I'm a commercial traveller in the cloth trade. I had to work to keep them.
He also makes things at home.
Who else can do it? Father is ill, so they rely on me, totally.
Recently, he made a picture frame, and in it put a picture cut out of an illustrated magazine.
On my back it rests. Their fortunes rest on my back, like a great weight.
In it, it shows a lady with a fur cap and fur stole, holding out to the spectator a huge fur muff, into which the whole of her forearm had vanished.
The workhouse was better. One didn't have to worry about the travelling.
It was very good.
I feel sick.
Gregor!
Catch!
Gregor! Gregor!
Cigar.
Gregor!
Ooh.
Gregor!
Beer.
Gregor!
No.
Milk, Gregor?
Thanks. You're up late. Why aren't you in bed?
I thought I'd wait up for you. What's the matter?
My back's aching. Must be carrying these samples all day.
Did you so much?
Not as much as last week.
Oh, never mind. It'll be better tomorrow.
Perhaps.
Of course it will.
Shh. Listen.
What?
It's raining. Do you hear it beating on the window gutter?
Oh, it's been raining for ages.
Oh, God.
What is it?
I'm so exhausted.
Go to bed then.
On top of worrying about train connections, snatching on meals. And if I arrive late in a small town, trudging the streets, looking for a hotel. And if I arrive late in a small town, trudging the streets, looking for a hotel.
I thought you preferred it to the warehouse.
Not anymore. A man needs his sleep. Sometimes, it's still dark out when I come. And the mornings are so empty and bitterly cold. I think that's why I've got to stiff back.
Why don't you leave?
I will. Rest assured, once I've paid back Father's debt, I'll go straight into the chief clerk and tell him exactly what I think of him.
Oh, that'd be funny. I can just picture his face now.
It would knock him sideways. He's such a strange little man.
Have you got much left to pay off?
I'll be working another 5 years.
As long as that.
And then I'll cut myself loose.
Good. And if you're lucky, you'll be able to pay it off sooner.
Don't know what's wrong with my joints. They're all stiff.
Maybe you shouldn't go in tomorrow. Don't go in. I'll call a doctor for you in the morning.
No!
Why not?
It would look suspicious.
I haven't had a day's illness in 5
The
years.
chief clerk himself would come here with the insurance doctor and put it all down to laziness.
I mean, I feel quite well, really. So they wouldn't be wrong, would they?
But you look so tired and pale.
That's the penalty for being a good salesman.
Oh,
Gregor,
you're so good to us.
You go to bed now.
And have a good night's sleep.
And I'll make you a lovely breakfast in the morning.
I could sleep forever. Good night, Greta.
Good night, Gregor.
It's 6:30. Where's Gregor?
6:30. Oh dear, that's the alarm clock's not gone off.
Did you set it?
Set it? Yes, I set it for 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock?
I set it properly.
That ear
What's happened to me? Everything seems the same. It's still raining outside. My legs! What's wrong with my legs? Go back to sleep. I'm dreaming. It's a bad dream. I can't turn over. I can't turn!
Gregor!
It must go away. It's nonsense. It must go away! Spots on my belly. They're itching. I must go back to sleep. But I can't sleep lying on my back!
Gregor!
It's 7:15. The next train leaves at 7, and my samples are not even packed. And even if we call the train, there'd be a row. I knew I was sick yesterday!
Gregor, are you feeling all right? Are you eating something?
No, I'm ready. Won't be a minute.
Oh, open the door, Gregor, please do.
Yes. Soon! Soon!
That's bound to be someone from the warehouse. The porter would report his failure to turn up.
The porter is the boss's boot. Spineless and stupid, it's bound to be him.
No! Mr. Samsa. It's the chief clerk. Young Mr. Samsa's not been in this morning. Ah! Mrs. Samsa. Thought I'd rob round and see what the trouble is.
I'm terribly sorry. Our son's not feeling well. I don't quite know what's wrong with him. He's very conscientious, as you know. He thinks of nothing but his work.
What? A bill. It's impossible to speak a few hours late without sending the chief clerk himself to investigate, giving my family something fresh to worry about. But it will soon go away, just like those little pains. Mustn't hit my head. Mustn't lose consciousness now.
Gregor! The chief clerk is here! He's sorry!
Why are you not at work?
I know. I want to get up, put my clothes on, and have my breakfast. Now I must push. Push! Harder! Harder!
Sounds like someone fell in the next room.
One must ignore slight indispositions. Work must go on.
Absolutely agree. I don't quite know what's wrong with him. I think it's not serious. I mean slight. I mean serious, or I don't know.
Gregor, once and for all, will you let the chief clerk in?
Leave me in peace!
That will be the lodger for the room.
Lodgers!
Cash.
Lodgers! Shoes! Lodgers!
Beer.
Lodgers! Books! Lodgers!
Cigars.
Lodgers! Clothes! So, come in.
It's warm, pleasant, a little cramped, but it'll do.
Try and make it comfortable.
It's a very friendly household. Either word. We'll do our best.
What a funny face!
I'd like to be called at 8 o'clock, prompt. Breakfast hot and ready at 8:15. Prompt. Coffee, rolls and cheese. Marmalade, if you please. And toast.
I think we can manage that all right.
I'm a stickler for order, especially in the kitchen. Can't bear slovenliness.
You tell us what you need.
Once I've examined my quarters, I'll tell you all of my objections.
There's one thing you should know before you make a decision.
Yes?
We keep a pet in the back room.
Oh, yes.
I wondered if that would bother you.
Oh, no, I'm fond of pets.
We'll change your quarters, and then you can have some supper.
Supper?
He seems quite... No, I don't think he'd.
Mind?
No.
He doesn't.
No, he won't.
It suits me moderately well. Except for these articles, which I would like to dispose of. Please.
Better take the lodger's belongings with you and put them away somewhere.
Oh.
Go on. Use my room as a jump rope. Make the lodgers the chief consideration. See me when you remember. After some night's sleep, I still believe I'm a beggar. I still hope.
Is it more tasty now?
I think so. Delicious. Nice and juicy. I see. Well, in future, you could think you could stagger my meal. It would be preferable to that hideous noise.
I absolutely agree. I hope